Okay. Okay. Hi, everyone. So, the beautiful sounds that you're hearing in the background is the YouTube channel called Healing Vibrations. Okay. This is a crystal singing bowl sound bath to remove pain. So, it's working with the different chakras. So, you're getting that also as a benefit today. Okay. So, today is going to be a past life reading. Why is it going to be a past life reading? Because Spirit showed me that whatever this is that's going on is like it's an issue in this lifetime, but it's stemming from other lifetimes. If you want to call them timelines or lifetimes, either way, for me, they're pretty much the same thing. Okay, so other lifetimes that you've had, other timelines. So I feel like we're going to use these ones. They're kind of hard to shuffle because they're circular, but these are really good cards to kind of point us in a direction. Because what happens is when we look at this from the higher perspective, we're going to be able to see how it's affecting this lifetime and how it's affecting all these other timelines. So your soul wants to resolve this. Okay. Oh, before I get started, I almost forgot. This is my disclaimer. If you want to screenshot, sorry, I have a fan on. You want to screenshot that. Hi, everybody. But I'm going to read the bottom part. So by watching my videos, you are agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. Reminding the people watching about my personal human rights. Attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion for what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract and the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated. Okay, and now this is my protection page. Like, there's just like a lot of prayers on this that I wrote, but I'm going to read the bottom one. So I ask now as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on earth. I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles. In your holy name, Lord my God, I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence, and I meditate upon your divine will. Amen. Okay. Yay. Thank you, God, for being here. Okay, so see a little bit about what's going on. I'm feeling that somebody may have had a dream about this other life that they had. And you just thought it was a really bizarre dream, but it was actually you, when you went to sleep, you actually just went to this, because that's really what we do. When we're sleeping, we go to other lifetimes that we have, and then we experience things like in the astral realm, like Alice in Wonderland, Neverland, a whole bunch of other things too. Like, I have places that I go in the dream world that I know are other places. Okay. Shuffle one more time. Okay. So this is the one that I feel is affecting this timeline right now. And when I say affecting, like, your soul, your higher self has the ability to have lots of you. Okay. So your higher self is this higher consciousness. It includes everything. So that means every other experience that you've had in the past, okay, includes that. But because time is not linear, time is more fluid, like water. Everything's actually happening now. So it's like an issue that's affecting all of your creations at the same time. Like, if you were to look at yourself like a creator, and then you have all these different timelines that you're creating. That's what I want you to take, the highest vantage point. Okay, so this this time frame was around the Viking age, okay? When the Vikings were attacking, like what I'm seeing is I'm seeing that them attacking like Britain, or it could be, yeah, it's like over there. It's like Britain, or or England, whatever that's called. Okay, so you were a child. That was your identity. Uh, this is sick. This is sick, but it has to do with the trauma of this lifetime was slander, which is really interesting. Okay, uh, location, Western Europe. It says it right there. Western Europe. That was the location. Yeah, Europe. Like, so, well, I would, yeah, somewhere over there, like Europe. Thank you. Freaking forgot that the continent was named that. That's sad. You died of a broken heart. Like, this is just so strange. But it's that energy of dying of a broken heart, is that death is that you can actually die of a broken heart, literally. That's why you need to learn how to heal yourself. Okay. The lesson was accountability, and the identity being a child. That's freaking weird to me, because the love, it says slave or concubine. So that's sad. Um, which means you're born into something and you just don't, from a child, or it could even be like being in a workhouse, that type of energy. I mean, that's what I'm kind of seeing, but it's, again, this time frame was a very long time ago. Like, um I feel like the Vikings had more things than the Europeans did for some reason, as far as like advancement. So the faith was pantheistic or animistic. Okay, so that basically that's like pagan, I think. Um, the health issues was an infection. Okay, some type of you had a genetic condition, you had a health issue. See how on this card there is like a sick bed. You can see that. Yeah, it's like a sick bed. This hypochondria, where it says that, I feel like this was your mother. I think that you were not a hypochondriac, but I feel like your mother was, and it was you were in a bad situation. Okay, so basically, the trauma that you had was slander, and so somehow that issue is still left unresolved. Again, the broken heart part, that's left unresolved. So we're going to be pulling a few different timelines today. Okay, and they're all going to have something in common, because that's just how this works. Once you understand why your higher self created these situations, right, to go through the lesson that you got, like what this lesson was about, accountability, like the lessons that you get, you use that to continue to go on and grow. Okay, I'm feeling called to take that. Now this one time frame is the age of Atlantis. I'm sure that you already know about this lifetime. Okay. Identity was a young male. I'm getting like around 11 years old. But again, the age of Atlantis, the human, or you weren't human. You were not human. So we can't, because we're only look at humans as far as like how they progress by years. Like 11-year-old could be like a 100-year-old person, like that. Just because it's a different race. Um, Again, polytheistic was the faith. The location was an island. The island of Atlantis. Oh my God, duh. Uh, yeah, so your death was accidental. I think I've talked about this lifetime before, because what I'm seeing is something similar to it. I'm saying that some of you were the people, some of you were like the people that were doing the experiments, okay, with crystals and the sun and all this other sciencey stuff. And then some of you were the ones that were progressing spiritually and evolving consciousness and stuff like that. And then some of you were actually like the mer people that lived, Atlantis is an island. So if you think of an island, there's still going to be below where that island is. It's kind of like an iceberg. Like there's more. So there was an underwater city right underneath that Atlantis. I think somebody's guides have been trying to talk to them about this lifetime. If you've been getting any flashbacks, or you've ever had a dream of like a big wave coming and you being drowned? Like when I was visiting in Hawaii, I had this dream about Atlantis and it freaked me out so bad I thought that we were going to like be unalived, but it was just literally my something being triggered within me like, hey, resolve this issue. Okay, so again, and the island of Atlantis, you were extremely like consciousness. I can't even compare it to what we have now. Okay, again, it's just so much higher vibrational. The planet was in the fifth dimension then as well. Um, it originated at the time of Lemuria, seventh dimension. Then the planet destroying machine brought it down to the fifth. And then the experiments that were done with the crystals and the sunlight and whatever other sciencey stuff, kind of like sorcery, kind of science. I don't know, crystal magic or something. Then that caused whatever beings from above to come down and like straight up destroy Atlantis. Okay. So, love was celibate or asexual. Okay. The trauma was persecution or torture. So, let's look. This is so funny. Okay, so and this is what I was picking up. Man, somebody was a merman and they got caught by this pirate, yo. And it was all about getting to the moolah, that wealth that the mermaids have. And yes, mermaids are wealth, like they can make bags of money just appear, okay, magically. Like straight up, mermaids are real. They do exist. If you don't believe me, Google the mermaid problem in Zimbabwe, Google the mermaid problem in South Africa, Google the mermaid problem in Haiti and in Jamaica. Okay, you'll find countless stories because these are real creatures, real beings that still exist today. However, at the time of Atlantis, there were a lot more. And Atlantis was really more of it was kind of like a landing place for all different extraterrestrial races. And then there was still mankind. Okay, so again, that you were not a human. What I was picking up was like, for some of you, this bully, this pirate caught you in a net and you were a mermaid and they tortured you trying to get information about where all of the riches are at the bottom of the sea. And there's only one mermaid that knows about that. And that, well, maybe two, and that's Yemaya and Olokun. Okay. Those are the two that basically own the wealth of the ocean, at least in Africa. But this was where this was. See, I think that the all I know is that there's a portal that to get to Atlantis. There is a portal, and it's in the Bermuda Triangle, in the water, right? Somewhere in there, that portal takes you to Atlantis and to the remnants of it. Okay. Um. Yeah. So somebody also tried to make you the scapegoat. And I think it's because you kept coming to the surface. This is like so sounding like it's Ariel, but again, all stories that people come up with, they're either they all come from people drawing experiences that they've already had, okay, or that are happening right now. It's like tapping into a part of themselves, like, or remembering a dream and writing it down. Have you ever had a dream that was so realistic that it just literally like was just so realistic that it you couldn't even imagine the creativeness of it with your mind? Like I've had dreams about stuff like that, and this is kind of the energy that I'm getting. Was your own people kind of scapegoated you? That's what made you an easy target for these hunters, and that's the tormentors. That's the energy of what I feel like a bully, somebody sending a flying monkey. You could have been in Oz as well. There were a lot more beings in Oz than what's in the story. So, and Narnia, that's another place too. So again, you've had different experiences, but This same bully, energy, tormentor, somebody looking at you like an easy target and coming from you. What you're see, the lesson in this lifetime, this is so wild. I didn't even see that till right now. The lesson was abuse of technology. And what was I saying? With the crystals and the sunlight and the science and the like whatever type of crystal technology, whatever that is, that's what caused the downfall of Atlantis. Anyways, these bully pirate people were after not only the riches of the ocean but the technologies that exist at the bottom of the ocean. Okay, so again, we don't even know what's at the bottom of the ocean, but the mermaids do. So okay, so how these two connect is that the death was, well, this was a broken heart, and this was what it say, the lesson was abuse of technology. So yeah, again, like the sun's really powerful, crystals are really powerful, it just didn't go good. The accident was death, because everybody in Atlantis became too evolved to the point where something had to be done, and the forces or the power, or whatever, if you want to call them the Sumerians, whatever, the Sumerian gods, whatever you want to call these entities that have these other technologies. Okay. Wait, what? Is this the same exact card? This is so weird. Dude, this is so weird. Like, what? Okay, everything that's on this card, let me look at the back. No, the back's different. Okay, the front's the same, but the back's different. So again, we're talking about another Atlantis lifetime. This is so wild. Okay, so this one, again, the lesson, abuse of technology. Death was the accident, okay? The accident was death. Time frame, age of Atlantis. Identity, young male. So this is two young males that we have now. Love was celibate or asexual. Faith was polytheistic. Trauma was persecution or torture. This is crazy. It's coming up twice, you guys. Do you see what, do you see what a big message this is? For this to come up twice and for me to shuffle and all of this stuff, like, this is really legit. This is really legit. Location was the island of Atlantis. Wow. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing is, so you could have died because of a well, I'm actually, what it says, it says shows brainwashing. So again, they were abusing the technologies, okay, with the intent to brainwash the humans, like these extraterrestrials were. Sorry to rat them out, but it happened a long time ago, so whatever. But yeah, they were developing brainwashing techniques. It was not only a political agenda, but it had to do with social, religious, and otherwise. Okay, so there may be some type of still brainwashing energy that we're all still under. I pray that that gets resolved. This is wild that it just pulled two from Atlantis like that. So again, that's wild. Okay, so this one's in North America. So honestly, that could be the trigger right there, is because you've had a lifetime in North America. The trauma was a disaster. Your faith was magic base. Okay. Love, non-possessive. You were an adult female. The time frame was Neolithic Revolution. Okay. The lesson was overcoming loss, and the death is drowning. This is crazy. This was crazy. These two were drowning. The both Atlantis ones were drowning. Like just think of like a sharknado, like of a wave. Okay. Like a wave with a bunch of like sharks in it, whatever. Okay. And that was what took out Atlantis. This is crazy that this is also drowning. This is the biggest message ever. So yeah, you were like a gladiator, is what I'm seeing. You specialed in some type of gladiator fighting, like martial arts type energy. Okay. You were very I mean, I feel like it was very much of a conqueror energy, like you were a conqueror. So I feel like you were kind of highly, yeah, it's like a time frame when humans lived alongside giants. There was a lot of fighting between the giants and the humans, and it's around this time because there were still some giants left over. And in Navajo legend and Cherokee legend and all of the Native American legends, they talk most of their legends are about them. Well, not, I guess a lot of them are about these different giants that had to be overcome. So that's what I'm feeling with that. All right, I'm gonna pull another one of these. But the thing about drowning, that's what we need to resolve. Okay. If you've had a fear of drowning or anything like that, again, that could be because of these 3 lifetimes where you drowned. All right. So this one is, let's see. The location was Oceania. So I don't know where that is, but that's got to be an ocean or something like that. The trauma was loss of status or loss of reputation. The faith was mystical. Uh, your love life was an affair. Your identity was a grandparent. Time frame was about the Crusades and the Inquisition. This lesson was about power. So yeah, you were somebody that was like, it doesn't say alchemist on this card, but I just want to tell you that you were an alchemist. And something about this, somebody tried to capture you and force you to turn like lead into gold or some shit literally like that. Okay? And so you were like a philosopher, you were a scientist, but an alchemist, an intellectual, a mathematician, okay, and an inventor. You were somebody that was really, really important. So the death was hypothermia. Yeah, I feel like somebody had outcasted you. The trauma was loss of status or loss of reputation. So this is the feeling of being like outcast, right? I honestly, what I'm seeing is like you were so fed up that you just like walked out into the cold without any having anything protective on. You were just like, that's the way I'm going to go out. So the lesson is about power, okay? Yeah, you were an old person. You didn't want to bother anybody anymore. I mean, you were elderly, like, but Oceania, that's just wild to me. Okay, this one, location is Russia. Time frame, age of discovery. Identity was, it just says other relative. Love was promiscuous. Faith was prophet led. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing stuff about that. The trauma was betrayal, and the death was a public execution. Okay, so somebody deemed you to pretty much be like a witch, but not just a witch, like something else too. This lesson is about overcoming fear. Okay. Um, yeah. Ritual sacrifice. It says it right there. Somebody made you their ritualistic sacrifice. So these people could have been cannibals. Okay. You were definitely a human sacrifice. Um, Headhunter, ritual priest. There was a ritual priest. Yeah. So again, these were like I was just talking about the Native Americans and the giants. Well, the giants were eating the people. That was one of the issues, besides the fact that they do not bathe, okay, which is disgusting. But yeah, okay. So yeah, this all of these things have to do about sacrificing something. So that's kind of the bigger lesson. We're going to use these now to see if anything else comes through. These are other past life cards, and I've used these for years. Like straight up, I've had these cards a very long time. And it's a really good deck. It's called Past Life Oracle Cards by Doreen Virtue. So this is going to just give us any additional information. Because somebody in this lifetime wants to make you a ritual sacrifice or something like that. Trust and faith. Trust and faith. So again, yeah. These are all things that you've had to conquer in this lifetime. There was a health issue you either are overcoming or you did overcome. There's a bully tormentor that has tried to scapegoat you. Again, that's kind of like this sacrifice energy here, trying to make you an easy target. That's something you've had to overcome. This political brain, I mean, we're all under this political brainwashing bullshit, okay? Like, let's just say that. A lot of us are. And so, again, that's something that in this lifetime you're having to overcome. Why? Because the technology that was created with that ended up like being perfected, and now it's being used on us. And so yeah, it is from that other lifetime where when you were there when it was being created and done, but still it's affecting us now because the energetic implants that were created by these beings, they're still implanted into us now. So like that's why I'm saying it's like other lifetime, other timeline, but this is how it's directly affecting us here. Then the gladiator lifetime, you were an athlete, a duelist, okay, um and that's kind of like slavery, right? But you loved it, okay, you liked being a gladiator. And then you liked being a philosopher, but whatever, an inventor, whatever philosophy you came up with, people crucified you for it, basically, not literally crucified you, but they came for you. And so you were just like, you know, either abandoned or you walked out and into the cold. Okay. And then this one, you're just straight up used as a ritual sacrifice, and there were like cannibals. So trust and faith. That's an issue that exists in all of these lifetimes that we just talked about right here. Knighthood. Okay. This is the knighthood card. Whenever I see that, that's somebody that is a savior to other people. They're generous. They rescue. They're a hero, right? Basically a hero. Wisdom. You are always this unicorn energy, and this wisdom that you hold in this life where you were a philosopher. It pretty much in all of these lives that I'm seeing, it's a certain type of wisdom that you hold that threatens others, I guess, because it threatens their way of thinking or whatever. But you still have this gift of wisdom within you. Ships. Okay, like I said, this pirate guy. So there was something involving ships. Male, female, which means you were both, like you've been both, okay? And yes, we have lots of times as a female. Yes, we have lots of times as a male. Like, communal living. So yeah, the gladiator energy gives me communal living. This sickness, sick bed, gives me communal living, which communal living means that you're living with a community, and everybody in the community contributes to the community, and that's how the community flourishes. But if you don't contribute in a way they like, then they outcast you. Okay, so that's one. Or sacrifice you, like feed you to the giants. Scribe or writer. When, yeah, this philosopher energy, you've been a writer. Okay, you may have actually been somebody that's written some things that were in the Bible, is what I'm getting for some of you, or said some things that were written. But there was a point where you were a scribe or a writer, which made you extremely valuable because of this wisdom that you hold. Okay, but you didn't want the wisdom to fall into bad hands, even though it did, because you can't control everything. Forgiveness. So forgiveness is something that's really big in this lifetime. You may have been copyrighted in another lifetime. Somebody may have stolen your work. Okay, that's one thing that I'm picking up on that needs to be resolved. So everything that's coming up today, we're resolving with spirit right now, just by allowing the unconditional love of God to flow through us and dissolve these issues. Amen. Imprisonment or slavery. With this gladiator life, like I was saying, you were a slave. And then also with this life, I feel like you were a concubine, which is basically like somebody's side piece, but they just called them concubines then. Not they're not whores or hookers, because that would be in exchange for money. A concubine is somebody that is taken care of like they would be like a wife, but they're the side wife or the whatever side chick. Okay, so imprisonment or slavery, that's definitely something that needs to be forgiven. um let's see what else. Finances. So finances were an issue. Okay. And that in that life, it had to do with this card. Okay. This bully that was coming for your finances, but coming for the wealth of the ocean because he was a freak, whatever. Um, So yeah, finances. So in this lifetime, if you feel like you hoard money or you spend it as soon as you get it because you're afraid it'll get taken from you or something like that, those are all hints and inklings that you're getting, showing you that you have something to resolve when it comes to finances, both in beliefs and in past life energy. And once you become aware of it, God basically gives you the space to forgive yourself and move on, and take the extract that wisdom, okay, from that wisdom from the lifetime, and then take that with you. That's like the true meaning of developing the philosopher's stone. Leaving or travel. So there could have been a lifetime where you were left, okay, or you had to travel. I don't think it's one of these ones, but we'll pull whatever it is. Sure. So leaving and travel could be you leaving or traveling. It could also be a parent leaving or traveling, which would cause a big impact in your life. So if you have abandonment issues, if you feel afraid that people are going to leave you, or if you don't travel, or maybe you love traveling, it has to do with this other lifetime. This is literally blank. What the fuck? Okay, that's weird. Okay, it's this one right here. Maybe this blank one is like for you to write your own past life. I bet that's what these blank ones are for. I'll have to do that. I'm gonna put those to the side. Okay, so this one, your identity was a husband. Your love life was obsessive. Your faith was aesthetic. Ascetic. I don't know what that is. ASCETIC. So somebody will have to Google that. The trauma was abandonment. Okay, leaving or travel, abandonment. It's exactly what I was just talking about. This time the location was Africa. The death was dementia, and your lesson in that lifetime was about gluttony because there wasn't a lot of food, and then there was a lot of food. Okay, the time frame was early modern age. All right. So what happened? So basically, you tried to swindle somebody. Well, I'm seeing that somebody swindled you and then taught you how to swindle, and you became a swindler and you got exposed. Yeah, swindler. That has to do with like I would think it would be like money laundering, and you evaded capture though. Okay, you were swindled and you were exposed for being a cheat about something, a perpetrator. Um Honestly, yeah, I feel like this has to do with uh you being exposed because you left a relationship. Like what I'm feeling is like you left a marriage, and back in this time you couldn't really do that. Well, they could though. They did. Food and hunger. So how this one was talking about the lesson was gluttony. Gluttony is um like eating too much, okay? That's what this food and hunger card is talking about. It's talking about like, so if you feel any fears or anxieties surrounding food, like if you feel like you need to always have everything stocked up, or you're not going to be able to live with yourself, that's an indication that you need, or so if you hoard food, or if you eat everything on always, like everything that's presented to you, all of it, everything that's on your plate, and there's nothing wrong with this. I'm just telling you that if you have any strange habits or fears around food, like if you're doing that, if you're eating everything and not because you're hungry, but because it's in front of you, you're doing it subconsciously because there is a fear that you will not come across food again, or you don't know when the next time you'll be able to eat. And that's something that's going on subconsciously. Okay. I guess that was it. I saw this one and I was like, what is that? Okay, so this one is the identity. Why are these are all masculine identities? Kind of strange. Okay, so identity, older man, time frame, late bronze age. Lesson was seeing the bigger picture. Okay, so like I feel like you're very narrow-minded. Death was war, battles. So the location was the Baltics or Central Europe. Trauma was physical or actual abuse, okay? Faith was criminal or aboriginal. Love was star-crossed, so basically it was divine. Yeah, what this is, it looks like a bomb to me. So it says destroyer, saboteur, fool, and helpless maiden. So something was destroyed here. Well, you died in the war, but you were the person that made these bombs. So that's something that needs to be resolved. It was like, honestly, you got destroyed by your own hand because you had created these bombs, and then, yeah, that's wild, you guys. And there's nothing wrong with this. All the stuff that's coming up, it's like, it all makes sense. What was the lesson again? Was seeing the bigger picture. Yeah, absolutely. That war was not the way, that building these bombs. See, if you had seen the bigger picture when you made these bombs, then you wouldn't have been destroyed by them. Spirituality and religion has something to do with all of this. It just does, because all of these lifetimes you are following some type of spirituality, is what I feel, that was a religion, especially these Atlantean ones, the Atlantean lifetimes. And then the gladiator lifetime was like a religion of its own. The philosopher, you were like creating a religion. That's why they pretty much like got rid of you. So yeah, spirituality and religion. And then also you had a very, like, this trust and faith shows me that you had a very big moral compass, and that you do now. So there are lessons to, like, there are things to dissect out of all of this, like, be getting past all of these energies, okay, and experiences. It's making you a very wise being. Yeah. Vows. So there are some vows that need to be cleared up. Now, a vow can be, it doesn't necessarily mean a wedding vow, okay? Even though that's the most common thing that we can think of. Vows can be like if you were like, well, you could just vow like, I will never do this again, okay? That's the type of vow that I'm getting. You made really strong vows in some of these other lives. So we ask that the Most High God help us to remove these spiritual vows that we made in the past that are no longer serving us now. Amen. Oh, both of these came out. Like yeah, vows, like a monk or a nun, like literally. This just came out like right after that. Like spirituality, religion, vows, and monk or nun. So there is a poverty vow. We rebuke this poverty vow. There's a chastity vow. We rebuke every single vow that came from this lifetime, or these lifetimes, basically. Also, transportation. I feel like you had a lifetime where you were somebody that either helped design the this. What is it? What are these? The rail, whatever the railroad car thing is called. Train. Thank you. Jeez. Yeah. So you definitely designed trains, and then some of you were one of the, like, people were the people that were making the train tracks. Okay. And then some of you were the people that were riding in these trains. Wars and battles. That goes along with this gladiator energy. Okay. Wars and battles. So you've experienced wars and battles, and um, there's a lesson to learn about that, because you wanted to have that experience. Like, literally, you wanted to have that experience. Trees. So this tree card gives me the feeling that you have been a tree person. In Lord of the Rings, they have, I think they're called the Ents. but they're these really big trees that walk and they talk really slow. Okay, you were definitely one of those. And then also there's other different type of tree sprites and tree spirits. You may feel like you're very connected to trees. You may want to go out and ground your energy and get connected, really, really connected. You've had tree lifetime, like where you lived forever. You were really, like I said, like there were trees in the sky and trees on on the ground on this planet. So a karmic relationship. This is kind of what's tying into why these energies have tried to affect you in this life. Okay. It's this karmic relationship that I'm picking up on. So now I think we're going to use the tarot to pull a little bit about this karmic relationship, please, if we can. And thank you, Holy Spirit. So for some of you, this is like an ex-spouse or a friend, somebody that befriended you, sought after you, wanted you to be their friend. Like this is somebody, whoever this karmic relationship person is, somebody that wanted specifically, they came for you. Okay, for some reason they just wanted to be your friend or wanted to be with, like, whatever. Yeah, so it could have been a lover as well. Maybe not like a marriage person, but like a lover that you had in another lifetime, which was like, of course, taboo or something. King of Wands denotes a handsome, charismatic, and bold man over 40 who has a commanding presence and strong conviction. Strong leadership skills, attracts attention wherever he goes, takes action and gets results. An innovative, creative man who is open to new concepts. Okay, so that's, you could have been that man. Okay, or that man could be the person that's the karmic relationship. And again, if they were a man in another lifetime, so are they a man in this lifetime? No, they're not a man in this lifetime. Temperance, which is Archangel Michael right here, Sagittarius energy. So the Temperance card is about flexibility. It's about adaptation, one who works well with others and has good management skills, achieving balance and control over your own life. So this karmic relationship, this, whoever this bully is from this other lifetime that's wanted to come at you in all these different ways. Like I see that all these lifetimes, this is actually just one entity that's doing this, right? Coming in as a karmic partner or a karmic friend. It talks about possible reconciliation. Then this is the Five of Wands. Someone will try to cheat. So this is, again, this karmic relationship, whoever this person is, someone will try to cheat you, even use illegal means to take something from you. Do not trust anyone with sensitive information or financial accounts. So yeah, finances was out here already. Okay. And then somebody wanting to imprison and enslave you. Says beware, you may not see it coming till it's too late. That's the intention that this person has for you. They wanted to befriend you, get really close to you so that you wouldn't see it's coming till it's too late, literally, just like it said. Just flipping like it said. Six of Swords, problems, unfavorable judgment in a lawsuit, unwanted marriage proposals, overwhelmed by crisis. You feel unable to cope with day-to-day problems. Dealing with the aftermath of problems drains your energy. So this is showing me that this karmic relationship that you're dealing with now in this timeline, this time frame, okay, they're draining your energy. They're draining your energy, and they want you to have to flee. This is like their intention. It says, do not underestimate your opponents. Yeah, because they are coming in to bully you to get money out of you. First, they tried to make you sick and give you some type of illness. I don't know how somebody would do that other than using witchcraft or some type of substance. Okay. But they did try to do that. They did it in the other lifetime. It really made you freaking sick. In this lifetime, you're getting over whatever this is. It says things will eventually work out. Travel or journey possibly by water. So somebody, I don't know why I was getting somebody going on a cruise. Somebody may be stopped from going on a cruise. I don't know why I got that. Like by the police or something, like they're not allowed to leave. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Well, the intention of this karmic relationship and karmic ties, somebody wants to get something out of you. That they feel like because of these karmic situations that they have the right to do that. Yeah, 3 of Cups. This is about you collaborating with others, having people that see that you do everything right in the eyes of other people. Good harvest, abundance, an active period marked by fun, successful relationships, a new understanding of what makes you happy. You feel energized and in high spirits. This is like a new beginning to me. So, yeah, teamwork and spirit, leisure activities, popularity, invitations to social events. So you could be invited to something. It could be a wedding or it could be some other type of celebration. Just beware. Okay. Especially if it's this opponent this karmic relationship person that's inviting you. They want to affect your harvest. Again, the world. So yeah, this is showing me that regardless, because we are resolving, we call down judgment on these lifetimes. Okay. Thank you. And timelines. Thank you. And then, yeah, you are going to get your way. You are going to have the world. Literally. So it says you enter a period of great happiness and positive events. The pieces fall into place. Goals are achieved. Unexpected sum of money comes your way. With those finances, things get balanced, basically. Travel or vacation possible. What was I just saying about a cruise? In the 6 of Swords. So you may go travel or go on a vacation, or you may, or whoever this karmic person is to you, they may get stopped from going on a vacation because I feel like they've done something more than just spiritual stuff to you in this life. Possible change of residence or job. And that could be what these people are trying to do. They're trying to cheat you out of your own finances, basically, and trying to make you flee. And no matter where you are, you're going to be successful. These people just need to stop trying, because literally it's like no matter where you go, you're going to have the world. You're going to be successful. I don't care what anybody says. They can try to silence me as much as they want, but yeah, this whole greed and all this shit over here, whoremongering, that's all about finances. The moon. So the world and the moon. This is earth magic, and then this is moon magic, and the cycles of the moon. And what we know about harvests are based off of the moon cycle. So again, somebody wanted to be a secret enemy to you while being a friend playing in your fucking face. And people really, if they don't want to get annihilated by source and spirit, they better just stop fucking around with people and playing in their face and doing this type of crap. Like, honestly, unless they want to continue to have their life in shambles and everybody in their family dying and their dog died, the kids sick, everything going wrong because they decided to do some horrific shit. So the moon, it talks about your personal faith and ethics being tested right now. So you may be working really hard on a project and feel like you're not getting anywhere. That's because you're being tested. But it's not God testing you. I'm not picking up that God is testing you. This is these fucking people, whatever this karmic partnership is, relationship. That's who's trying to test you. Okay. It's hard to think clearly. You're confused and easily distracted. Fear and anxiety cloud your thoughts. Paranoia, secret enemies, deception. Your security is at risk. Your friends or family may be in danger. Bad luck for those that you love. So that's the energy that they are trying to create. Okay. But literally, this shit gonna backfire so bad. Like I just said, Nine of Swords. This is what they were wanting to put you in the Nine of Swords. And they think somehow you being in the Nine of Swords, being grief about it, being sad about some shit that you didn't even do. Like this is what these people want you to take the fall for something. I don't know what God, what do they want them to take the fall for? Whatever their money crimes, their financial crimes. They want you to literally take the fall for that. The Nine of Swords is grief, emotional pain, depression, deep regret, and guilt over something that you've done. Sleepless nights, rehashing past actions. You've caused someone misery and great pain. Anguish and worry, fear and self-doubt cloud your thinking. Only time will heal the pain. Justice. What did I just say? Like I said, whatever this energy is, them trying to make you flee or move or whatever this is, hell to the no. Justice. Especially if you were part of something in a lifetime where you had ships that were supposed to be coming in. Like they say that, well, you're counting on your ships coming in. Yeah, because your ships are coming in. Why wouldn't they come in? Oh, only if this like sea bastard would go and mess something up. Literally. So something's been trying to stop your ships from coming in, but this moon magic is really getting you justice. Okay. Um, yeah, so the card of personal integrity and fairness. Take responsibility for your own actions. So that just means all of this stuff that we're talking about, right? Every action you take will have an effect. Be decisive, move forward. Contracts, agreements, and legal disputes are resolved in your favor. If you've been wronged, justice is assured. And yes, this karmic relationship person has wronged you. And I am seeing the judgment card. And so, yes, you're getting justice because judgment's getting called. Arguments and legal contractual issues are resolved in your favor. But if you've wronged somebody, ask for forgiveness, right? Forgive those who have hurt you. Forgiveness was right here. Okay. And move on with your life. Find a new career. If you've been in a low period, it signifies a turnaround. That's because these people tried to steal your career and taint it and your business or whatever. It's like same shit, different day. Okay, but this is so now we've got these that fell out. So judgment's getting called. The Four of Cups says you become increasingly dissatisfied with the focus on material possessions, right? And I'm not even picking up that this is you. I'm picking up that this is this fucking weirdo person that hasn't come out yet in the karmic relationship. Okay. This karmic relationship could literally be somebody in this lifetime that is not even a love interest. It could be like a family member. So again, you just have to let it fit wherever the energies fit. But you do have a Sagittarius here that's here to help you balance things with the Temperance. So yeah, it talks about these people: loss of interest in normal activities, depression, self-absorption. You must take action to find happiness. This is somebody that's in the dark night of the soul that doesn't know what their purpose is, etc., etc. Okay, that they're not in alignment. That's basically the four of cups. This is just showing you that these people are way out of alignment. Then we've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is for you. This is the work that they wanted to steal. Okay, you working on your craft. It says pay attention to details. Errors and sloppiness may be your undoing. Check all of your work for accuracy. Make sure that you get it, whatever it's called, when you need to have it. Insured so other people can't steal your idea. Maybe it's copyright. Hard work will be satisfying and successful. There's no get rich quick plan. And these people need to learn that. You are not their get rich quick plan. They need to literally go away, whoever this other energy is. Work smart, learn how to trade, learn a new trade or profession, or upgrade your skills. Be very cautious with money. Good time to begin a profitable venture. Okay. And then we've got the Sun saying that not only is a good time for you to begin a new profitable venture, but you also you are the illumination, you are the light. You are bringing illumination to this moon stuff, to all of this stuff, okay? And the people that were trying to put you in the Nine of Swords, you're getting justice for that. The people that tried to make you move or leave or whatever the hell this is, people or person, again, I feel like it's one person that used more people. So success and good health. This shows me that you conquer all of these lifetime challenges, okay? And they're resolved. High self-esteem and confidence in love and career. Improved physical condition and overall energy level, mental alertness, optimism, and happiness. A period of contentment. I'm laughing because this is what just fell out. A period of contentment and joy. Doubtful ventures now have a great future. Education or study will be successfully completed. This is the Lover's card, you guys. So physical beauty, a beautiful soul, beginning of a romance, temptation, attraction, sexuality, lust, and love. In order for a relationship to work, you must leave your parents. Represents a period of good times, close relationships, and adventures. An important decision must be made. So again, without this justice and judgment here, you would not be able to be in this sunlight energy. Okay. So thank God and thank your angels and thank your ancestors for calling judgment on this situation, because these other beings that are extremely powerful, they saw this twin flame love contract coming in for you. They literally seen this, and then they wanted it for themselves. So they were going to try to take it. And they think that what you love is money, so that's what they're trying to affect. They just want to hurt you. Just these people just need to grow up. Grow up before you get fucked up. Because messing around with you and messing around with this contract, that's not something that I would personally do. I don't fuck with people. I'm a very peaceful being. It takes a lot to provoke me, to be quite honest. And that's probably why these people are being driven insane, because you're not falling for their provocation, their whatever crap, brainwashing shit. You won't be the devil. You won't be brainwashed and controlled and manipulated by them. And so this person is a karmic relationship and they don't like you. Again, the devil wanted to have you in the fucking excuse my mouth. The devil and the Five of Pentacles. The devil wanted to have you in the Five of Pentacles. That was the intention. In all of these lifetimes, literally, that was the intention. So like when I said that it's these are not different people. This is like one entity behind all these people doing all this stuff. So again, yeah, I feel like this is the fate of those people that were possessed by the devil. And then this also, the Ten of Swords. So their fate is the devil, because they're greedy, materialistic, selfish person. This is this karmic relationship person. Disregard for others. Beware of someone who tries to control you. You're caught up in an unhealthy situation. So the card of actual perversity and dark secrets, actual addiction, overspending, substance abuse, compulsions. Judge people by their values, not their outside appearance. This devil person was always after your home, after your security, after your money, like always just coming for you. They wanted you enslaved, all these different scenarios. And then they've tried to do that in this life, only it's backfired epically, because you are learning the lesson and you have a higher contract with this twin flame Lover's card. You have a much higher contract, and that's going to take you out of the space where the devil can affect you. And so that's why the devil has done all this shit. Or I don't want to say the devil because it's not Satan, but it's somebody that's purely demonic. Their character is demonic if they're not possessed by demons. But yeah, so this talks about how they wanted you to be, your life to all be open to disaster, financial worry, stress, insecurity, possible unemployment, loss of a home, health problems, weight gain, all this shit, and financial ruin. This is what is their fate. Yeah, you're at the bottom. Seek support from religious or spiritual interest in institution. No, these people literally worship the devil and then try to do some weirdo fuck shit to you. And excuse my language again. And I'm pretty much like, nah, let them be in the Five of Pentacles. Like, let them be in the Ten of Swords. The devil's doing this to the devil's making these the devil's making these people use you as an excuse to sabotage that person, to ruin them. So 10 of Swords, bottoming out, trouble is on the way, thinking like a victim or a martyr. This person, even though they victimized you and tried to do all this stuff and you're getting justice, they are playing the victim. Like you didn't even do anything to this person. Okay? Maybe you said no to them, which is okay to say no to people. All right? Doesn't mean that somebody should try to take your life and take your soul contract and take your connection to God and all this other stuff. Nonsense. Like, bitch, you can't take somebody's connection to God. God is God, and God is stronger than the devil or whatever this is. Like, pretending to be the devil. Somebody just wanted to be a villain to you. And that's that karmic relationship. 6 of Cups. So, yeah, this is saying concentrate on the happy times. Don't let these people drag you down into their 10 of Swords situations. Let me just be clear. They're in the 10 of Swords because they tried to betray you. Okay? And that got them ultimately betrayed in the worst way. 3 of Pentacles. Reiterating, 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. This is good energy, showing me that you have a collaboration and people that are willing to work with you. Right? Business partnership is advisable. Teamwork is essential to achieving your goals. Hard work is noticed. Good planning and careful preparation pays off with profit. Competence, you do right. Everything right in other people's eyes. That's exactly what I was saying. Okay, can we get a card for this devil person? Or are we just going to leave it at, yeah, it was a devil. All right. We've got the Hierophant. So it was a Hierophant, somebody that's attached to a Hierophant group. And so the Hierophant group is some type of medicine person, religion person, education, spiritual growth. This is like attached to the 3 of Pentacles. This is a Hierophant community, a Hierophant group of collaboration of people. Then this is what they were intending to do to you. They wanted to breadcrumb you with your own energy and with your own fortune, shit like that. They wanted complete control over you in every way. That's why they sacrificed you. That's why all of these things. It says you gain control of your financial life. It will become easier to meet payments, concerns over your self-worth, success in business and sales, increase personal power at work. You develop an understanding of financial success and how to manage it. You must give to others in order to keep money flowing through your life. So again, this is because you wouldn't, like, for a lot of this is because you don't want to join their bullshit church and pay their fucking tithing. That's what that 6 of Pentacles is a tithing. Bitch, you're not going to unalive people and persecute them and try to unalive them because they don't want to fucking join your stupid organization that doesn't offer salvation. Because why are people fucking dying in your organization if you offer salvation? If you had the answers to anything, fucking all the people in your church and religion wouldn't be fucking dying. They wouldn't be in the death. So yeah, an ending like signifies they wanted to just bring an ending to you. Let's just say that they wanted to bring a death. But this shows me that this death is the end of this entity's ability to mess with you. It's the end of this entity's ability to timeline jump. Okay? Because that's what we're dealing with here. We rebuke this person, this entity, this being. 7 of Pentacles, right? Yeah, this is somebody wanting to have an effect on your finances. Again, I just want to reiterate, it's the love life connection, the soul contract, and the finances. They don't want you to have any justice, which is something it's insured to you anyways. Also, I feel like you are the star energy, but again, I am picking up that you have the King of Wands energy, which is a very good energy. Okay. So this talks about taking a complete financial inventory. Money comes in from investments. Use this time to assess progress towards career goals and financial plans. Don't share. This is what they wanted to bring death to, was your financial plans and all of that. Don't share any of your financial plans or anything like that with anyone. Okay. All right. 8 of Wands. So yeah, you're basically at a major crossroads right now, because you're getting freed from this entity and its persecution, trying to make you homeless and trying to do all this stuff to you. So you're going to be able to make a different choice. Okay. Says move quickly or miss out on an opportunity. Careful planning is important, but be sure that it doesn't slow you down. A good time to clarify your goals and set new priorities. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because they could have been based around fighting off this karmic person, and that's being dealt with. Yeah, it says be on the lookout for good news and information about this situation and about whoever this person is. Can we get a card on whoever this is? The Magician. This person's using magic. And I feel like they're trying to harness your magic and use it against you because they don't really have any magic of their own. They just know some spiritual manipulation tools. That's about it. But the Magician does talk about you being able to transmute energy, which is good because this situation needs to be transmutated. Page of Swords. Yeah. So this is like, this is an energy that's in your energy. Okay. This could be a son or a child of yours. This Page of Swords. It is somebody that's they like to be outdoors. They're very active. This could also be a child that you haven't had yet. Okay. That's what I'm picking up on. So this is about you bringing a child into this world. Somebody wanted to stop that, and they definitely tried to. Eight of Cups. Yeah, this devil is having the Eight of Cups, this situation, and walking away because, like at the crossroads, literally, the devil's having the Eight of Cups at disappointment, dissatisfaction, tired of the current situation. You have a bad attitude. Take action. Leave your current relationship or job. That's another sign. Leave your current relationship or job. Okay, there's something going on there. All right, you guys. I hope that this reading has helped you understand a little bit about the things that are going on around you and why this entity, how it was coming for you in multiple different ways and why. Um, Again, the Atlantis stuff was really intense. That's how old this entity is, and it jumps from body to body. So I would do a cord cutting ritual with Archangel Michael. I'm sure that you can YouTube search one of those. Okay. Cord cutting ritual with Archangel Michael. And then we ask that Saint Germain and the violet flame help us to dissolve and resolve these issues that came up here today. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of the angel number cards, and the angel numbers work to give you confirmation about this karmic relationship person / entity, but it's also about your future. So you just take whatever you're doing or thinking about at the time when you see these numbers confirmed in your reality, and you apply that information to the interpretation of the card, and it'll give you additional information. And you'll know that you're in alignment when you're seeing these numbers. 1551, hold your visions, manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes of your desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all of your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. 1551. Then we've got 0808, swift action, wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, auspicious outcomes. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Yay! Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. That's that love contract. 2121 energy levels: prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, and the opposite sex. That day that you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. Then we have 8888, personal power, material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, and epic romance. That's all the stuff that I was just saying that you're going to be getting. And that's why this little demon thing is pissed off, because you're having all of this, and you're not when you have all of that, you're not in the devil's kingdom fucking around playing with like karmic relationships and karmic ties and stuff. Okay, so all that's good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending this number to reassure you that the prosperity is well ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. All right, we're going to do one more of these. 0330, lucky shirt. So be aware of whatever you're wearing whenever you see this number, and then whatever you're wearing now. Lucky shirt: love, peace, hope, and optimism, transferring responsibility to others, progress, creativity. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide you wonderful benefits for you and the people that you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with the broad spectrum of individuals. So we had 1551, hold your vision, 0808, swift action, 2121, energy levels, 8888, personal power, 0330, lucky shirt. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for making it to the ending of this reading. I really appreciate it. So again, we're just going to go over what we're looking at here. We have for the oppressor. I just want to say the oppressor person from all the lifetimes. Okay. The oppressor person. They didn't even come out as anything other than the devil. There's no card for them that came out in this reading. It was literally just this devil card. They were trying to put you in the Five of Pentacles and trying to disable you, injure you, so that you would be in the Five of Pentacles over this thing's greed and lust, okay, and hate and envy and whatever karmic relationship. Then this is what happened to them. Because they tried to do that, they got the Ten of Swords. And then because you have the ability to be the magician, they tried to use the magician, but it didn't work. All of these beings and people have to Eight of Cups this situation and walk away permanently, okay, dissatisfied. So then you were in the King of Wands energy in these other lifetimes, and it's that energy that these people were basing off of why they were targeting you in this lifetime, because you were so kind. Also, because of this starseed child that hasn't been born or has been born that is fated to you. Again, you have Archangel Michael's help, Sagittarius, and the Temperance. Then the Five of Wands in the reverse was the warning about somebody trying to cheat you, which you already know about that they're trying to get close to you to steal whatever whatever this Three of Cups harvest is, right? What they were doing to you was trying to illegally take you to court and cause some type of unfavorable judgment and a lawsuit. Whatever. And they wanted to affect your harvest, but it didn't happen. So even though they tried to cheat you, it didn't really work, because you have the world available to you. They were trying to use the world against you and trying to use the moon's energy against you, trying to be secret enemies. That moon magic and that earth magic that these people did caused them to be in the Nine of Swords, not you. You're getting justice, okay? They're getting judgment. You're getting judgment as well, but it's in a good way. This dissatisfaction that they hold, okay, about your stuff, this is just the way it is. They're going to be dissatisfied. Then we had the Eight of Pentacles. This is what you're working on. And we had the Sun, you being the illumination. Then you got the Lovers, right? This is your love contract. This is your happy, pleasant memories, okay? This is another collaboration with people that's going to happen. This was literally somebody that was in a Hierophant group or attached or is attached to a Hierophant group or a Hierophant community. They wanted to, they tried to do all this shit to you because they wanted to breadcrumb you with your own energy, your own stars, your own life, your own light, everything, right? And innately, it caused a death of some type for them to have to go through, and endings of that situation, and you get a whole turnaround with your finances and the Seven of Pentacles. Then you're brought to your current state, like right now, which is being at the crossroads of what do you do next, because this situation's getting, all this stuff's getting resolved. Then in the past life deck, we had trust and faith. So there were issues with trust and faith and religion. Okay, probably in Atlantis there was the knighthood, where you were a gladiator, but you were also a hero. Okay, the wisdom that you hold, that's one reason people persecuted you. You had lifetimes that had to do with ships, or being on a ship, or creating one, or whatever. There was lifetimes with transportation. Okay, a scribe or a writer, you had lifetimes as a tree. There's forgiveness that needs to be worked on for this lifetime, forgiving this entity for doing all this shit to you. There was issues with finances in a lifetime. Somebody had enslaved you, again, the gladiator thing. You lived both male and female. Okay, communal living and in one of those lifetimes. Then we have the leaving or travel being an issue, the food and hunger being an issue. We had wars and battles that you fought in. Then we had this spirituality and religion that you were in. Sorry, my nose is itching me. I don't know what it means when your nose itches you, but okay, so you had spirituality, and then you had a monk or a nun, and you had vows that you created. So we got rid of those vows today. And then, of course, you had this karmic relationship, which we are getting rid of. And I hope that you have already gotten rid of this person. Okay, we're going to do just one of these, maybe a couple of these. Let's do for feeling sad. Devote yourselves to prayer, being watchful and thankful. That's one way to get out of sadness. Okay, being grateful. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. That's one reason not to be sad. Thank you, God. Thank you for your enduring love. Thanks be to God for his indescribable gift. Thank you, God, for your indescribable gift. So yeah, showing gratitude. Okay, then the other pink ones are gratitude. A righteous man may have many troubles. That's very, very wise, actually, to say that. Because if you're righteous, people will probably have a problem with you because you're not down for the FUCK SHIT. Show no mercy to wicked traitors. Show no, like this karmic relationship. Show no mercy to wicked traitors. Straight up, this person is a wicked traitor. Like they were a devil. Straight up a devil. I don't know what that has to do with being thankful, but whatever. I didn't make these. Okay, to call oneself clever is to call oneself foolish. Ooh, wow. That is extremely true. Damn, that's wise. That's wise. Okay, these are addicting. One more. The wicked freely strut about when what is vile is honored among men. This is exactly like the P. Diddy shit. Like that's exactly what I'm talking about. The wicked freely strut about when what is vile is honored among men. It's not it's not just P. Diddy's fault. It's the fact that everybody else that was involved with that shit was okay with it and let it go on. That's the bigger issue, like right there. All right, we're gonna do one more of these. A fool opens his mouth to dispute and opens his mouth to whip. So again, reminding you that the tongue is a weapon, to be careful with it. Okay. Be careful with it. Be aware of the distractions that they're trying to create about this upcoming election. Be aware of that. Okay. Be aware. Just be prepared that if Kamala Harris gets in office, we're all going to experience an apocalypse. It's inevitable. But if that happens, it is inevitable. So I'm sorry, and I can't stop the apocalypse, and I don't know anything else that would. So maybe it's just supposed to happen. I don't know. I hope not. Maybe we could delay the apocalypse, but whatever. Again, we're dealing with purely demonic forces, purely demonic, like literally what is taking possession of her right now is that same fucking devil thing that was bothering us all in Atlantis and everywhere else and all those lifetimes. So it's just like, what do you do? What do you do? You just got to be compassionate with people, but don't fall for the bullshit. Don't fall for the bullshit. Like, this election is a fucking embarrassment, but whatever. It's embarrassment to anybody that's actually an American. Like, we actually had like people like George Washington and stuff like that. So we had great people of the past. It's just we don't have them now, apparently. I don't know. All right, you guys, get the likes up, please. Please like the video. Please follow, or not follow, whatever. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you hit that notification bell so you're notified of every time that I go live. It really would help me if you could just do me a favor and hit that like button. That's going to help me get monetized. This app steals from me, and I'm tired of it. And so either something's going to happen with this app to where I'm not getting stolen from and screwed over. Like, the math is not mathing, the numbers are not numbering. Like, there could be like 10 people in the chat right now, but it shows me there's 6 people watching. Like, that this shit doesn't make sense, right? Like how it says, like, on videos it'll be like no views, and then it'll say that I have 13 likes. Well, how in the fuck could I have 13 likes if there's 0 views? So again, I'm being hacked, I'm being messed with. I've vocalized it many times. I'm getting tired of it. God's getting tired of it. Something needs to be done about this app. And if people are going to be really ungrateful for all the time and effort that I put into stuff, and if people are going to be watching me that don't like me, why are you triggering yourself? If you don't like me, just go watch a tarot reader that you do like. But don't sit there and fucking send me the evil eye, because literally you will go blind. Like, I'm here with justice. Like, I bring justice, okay, to the people that don't have it. So you coming up against me is assaulting the Most High God, and just don't be the one that gets caught up doing that shit, because you'll get your shit rocked. Okay. So yeah, be appreciative of people that help you, because I could just like go do my own shit. All right. If you would like to leave a tip or donation, there are links in the description box below. Okay, but I am happy with your guys's liking the video, like liking it, sharing it, subscribing, hitting the notification bell. That type of stuff really, really does help. But again, it's like, please support me, because I'm supporting you. And if you want me to continue to do this, then yeah, just hit the like button, support me, especially if you're watching me, because you're getting all of this. Like, you just got all of these past lives that are fucking up your current life, and all that shit just cleared for free. So be grateful, be appreciative, be kind. Enjoy me while you have me. Let's just say that, because there may be a day where I don't exist anymore. then everybody would have to really figure it out on their own. No cheat code, no gift, no blessing, none of that. It's just about the energy. It's just getting the energy back. I've obviously got some stuff to work on within myself of why I give so much and get so little back. So that's a personal thing. But at least I'm going to go work on it and fix that issue so that I don't have to say this again. Because it's like, why do I have to explain to people? Just like the video. And if you don't like me, then don't watch me. Like, what the hell? It's common sense. But again, and if you just are watching me with evil intention and hate and shit like that, like, what is that getting you? Where is that getting any of you that are doing that to me? Because that energy is not touching me, it's fucking touching you. I'm not the one that's mad and hateful. Like, straight up, I'm gonna go live my life and be happy and be fruitful and abundant in all of the different entrepreneur things that I do. Like, I'm not tripping on, I'm really not tripping. So anybody sending that hate shit and doing that shit and trying to do spells on me, you're doing it to yourselves at this point. All right. Love to you guys. I'm giving all of you guys genuine love, and I hope that all of you have a beautiful, beautiful day, evening, and night. Okay. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.